We must rest, though the sun is still up. "'Twas a chimera I was tasked with battling. A ferocious and terrible beast. I'm in no hurry to face one again. Good morrow, everyone.
Off we go then.
Feeling rested, I trust?
might scratch another task off our list while we're here, if we are so inclined.
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
Don't think you're safe just because you're in the city. Monsters have gotten bolder of late and more. Huzzah!
Can't you see I'm on duty? Much appreciated.
Peril on the roads puts a strain on my business. Gracious!
Oh, what does this say?
I've heard. Good heavens!
Gather round. Treat you.
Hard to make it. Whatever's to be done.
Aye, got some coin to spare your humble storyteller? Much appreciated.
I'd heard tell of a beggar doing well for himself, so I came out here to learn his ways. But it's clear this storytelling's got little to do with his wealth. So where's he get his coin, then? Makes a man wonder, it does. Could be he's involved in something untoward, eh?
What are you doing?
Here to ask aught of me, are you? You've my gratitude.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Are you in the market for something in particular? Isn't that something? Welcome to Bjorn. Not half bad!
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Ha ha! I feel 40 years younger! The latest type... Oh dear.
Can't say I've... Thank you, sir.
Twill near get done if I stand around talking. Mayhap I ought to ask around town.
One day... My head hurts just thinking.
'Tis good to be busy. Well, I'll be.
I fear... Oh dear.
How's life treating you? Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you.
Always a pleasure.
Suppose you're all right. Not half bad.
Have you business? Well, fancy that.
Can't say I've... Whatever am I to do?
What brings you... Isn't that something? What to make of this?
I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes.
'Twould seem the Queen Regent has made significant alterations to the chain of command.
Go on, regale me with a tale of yours.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Ah, you've returned. How did you fare on the journey to Melve? Splendid! You've been an immense help, I must say. The cart reached its destination safe and sound, and from the tell of it, you even rid the road of a few monsters. You've certainly earned a reward, my friend. Here you are.
Ox carts seem a convenient choice for longer journeys. I see no harm in making use of them as needed, Master.
I suppose 'tis so.
This ox cart's bound for Melve.
Well, I'll be.
This ox cart's... I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
'Twould allow us to save our strength. Assuming we're not attacked, that is.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treat... to the fort. At last!
I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
One SH. Bobs, after I get through this live, you know where to meet me. Okay? One SH.
Ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's all to be found while we're here?
But anyway, yeah, what's going on? I'm trying to figure out a couple things. And Gag City misses you. I'm not sure. But yeah, do you think that rappers should write their own raps? I want to know yes or no, please. Hi, Pink Friday Nails, the most amazing person on nails. I'm so addicted to them nails. Do you think rappers should write their own raps? Is the question. Okay, it's just said yes. Tan said yes. Okay.
Methinks that
I felt certain I would find you here, Risen, and it seems I was right.
If someone doesn't it kind of exclude them from certain things, from certain, discussions? Right, when you say so. Oh, Jordan T. Koo said no, it's just a song. Well, number one, we haven't mentioned the song. We haven't mentioned in what capacity the rapper is rapping. Not everything is a song. Some things are a freestyle or just a rap. That's not considered a song if we want to get technical, okay? Because we can. Okay, so J underscore said they don't, it defeats the purpose of being a rapper. When are you getting new music? After I finish speaking, okay? And you need to have some respect. You need to have some respect, okay? This is the court. This is a court. And anybody that doesn't know my judge name, bars, please let them know my judge name. Oh, I love that, Maya. Rapping versus reciting. Okay. The autocorrect on your phone? Okay, so thank you. Well, no, Maya, that's wrong. That is not my judge name. What is my judge name? Anyone that has it wrong, and if I follow you on Twitter, I'm blocking you right now. Who's that? A judge? Nicki Minaj Chandler. Okay. Winner. Oh, yeah, Johnny Duquette. You are a winner of a cash prize. I'm going to let you decide what you want your cash prize to be. Let me know, and then I'll do what I want. So, Judge Chun Li. No, I just told you. We just said it. It's Judge Nicki Minaj Shyla. Now in the court, in this court, we make sure we know how to act, okay? the minute we don't know how to act, we get blocked. And we screenshot it and we, put it on the wall. And you're not allowed to come to Gag City after that. Okay, now.
Fire is not its weakness,
Now.
but its strength.
The thing is, what if you thought someone was the author of a book? And the book spoke about racism. Hi, Luzali Wagwan. I know where me with the tech black kid. Oh, I know say. Oh, I understand. Come and say, me have a black them blood clot. Alright, so if you read a book and you fall in love with the character because they say it's about their real life, right? The time when Nicole said, girl, I see the bob going.
No, compares to on my way.
Biscuit or bone? Biscuit or bone would you like for figuring that out and typing it while we were in the middle of something important? What was I saying? Who can remember right now? Who can remember right now and maybe they'll get a cash prize? Who can remember right now and maybe they'll get a cash prize? Okay, thank you, Illuminati. Right, so somebody said it's really a fiction, not an autobiography. Good, that's what Illuminati said. So, let's say the writer of the book is someone who you take to, you identify with for whatever reason, and then you put them up high in your list of authors. So you're a book girl, you're a book boy. You read. Okay. Monique _DCC said, guys, what is she talking about? Clearly, Monique just joined us and doesn't know she is about to get blocked for interrupting because this is a question. When you come on here live, late, okay, you are to close your mouth or, your typing skills. It's not needed, okay? It's not needed, okay? Thank you. Follow along. When you go through the class and you are late, you don't interrupt the class, okay? You try to follow along using critical thinking and using, yes. So anyway, guys, thank you for the respectable students here. God bless you. Okay. I love handing out also blessings too. Why does my voice change? Because I am in and out the court. When I go to the court to address people like you, I have to speak as such. Okay? And then I can switch it back right now like this. So, what I was saying is that if the character in the book, or the autobiography, the lead character, you really identify with and love, and you put that person up on this high pedestal in your list of authors, right? And then you find out later that, what is this person putting their middle finger up? You know what? I hope those middle fingers, all of them, go up your fucking asshole. Okay? I hope you feel it. Now, Yeah, as I was saying. So then what if you find out that in fact the author that you said was the best author of all time, and maybe you put them in your top 3 of authors of all time, what if you found out that the author actually began, let's say, writing books, but they weren't actually doing it because
Thank you, Arisen. I'm overjoyed to have completed the task you master set for me. Splendid. What was that? Where are you going?
I'm from Queens, sweetheart. I don't know much about anything else. So thank you. Okay, thank you, Sequita. Sequita, why are you on my live, sir? Ray J, like, why are you on my live?
Perhaps this will seem a little consequence, but their master saurians.
I'm like, why? 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 Sequita, you were correct, ma'am. Sequita stated that it's not an autobiography then, since it didn't come from that.
Yes, it's a biography.
So the moral of today's lesson, class, is make sure your autobiographies that you are reading really are, yeah, okay? And make sure that a person could say a rap really, really good, let's say, that they didn't write, because, you know, a lot of my barbs are the same way. They can spit some of the raps better than me, motherfucker. And I know that because I don't remember the words even, okay? But let's say they could spit it better than me, but I wrote it. Who is more talented, in your opinion? Now, Ray J, why are you here? Why? Like, I'm so...
Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours sleep?
Indeed. Surely we've time for a short kip ere we continue on our merry way.
Always.
What's up? Big bar. You know them. I thought I was a part of this whole movement. Like, I'm my hard drive. Like, if you a diehard bard and then like you like feel like the ticket was like revoked or it was discontinued, I'm like, damn, I don't know, man. That seems like it'll do something to you. So I'm happy that you reached out and let me come on live, because am I not a bard? I can't be a bard. I mean, I'm sorry. You're right. I'm a bard.
You were commenting on my live all the time.
A lot.
Okay,
I'm sorry, Nikki.
What's up?
But I'm a bard. And
Good for you. What's up?
That's how your bard. That's how you treat your bards.
No.
Nikki, what's up?
What's up? You
I'm
want to talk to
excited.
what's up?
I don't.
You do.
I was just in here. I was in here just like everybody else, just having a good time, innocently in here, just responding, having a good time, enjoying the vibe, and then now I'm just like totally like almost exiled because somebody that I'm like into as an artist is telling me like that they're not being right to me. It's not fair. That's not cool.
I didn't know that you were doing auditions. I didn't know that you had a script.
For what? I didn't even know. Like, this is all a surprise to me. If I knew I was gonna be on there, I would have had a different outfit on. I got my pajamas on. Like, I'm like, this is like the way I'm getting treated is unfair.
I didn't know you were a comedian either.
For real, Nick. I'm sorry, Nikki. But I'm a super bard, and I'm sorry that I gave you my alternate name, but
excuse me.
I'm sorry.
When you speak to me, refer to me as Mrs. Petty.
Right, Mrs. Petty.
Are you married?
Every stumble or misstep can prove a valuable lesson.
Are you married?
Yes, but almost not. Are we going through a divorce?
Okay, well, you're married, so you understand that, right?
I was. Right now, we separated, so I can't claim because I don't want to get mad at you.
You understand.
Yes, you're right. Miss Petty. Mrs. Petty. No, I did. I just had a list. I'm sorry.
I'm saying, what do you want? You've been trying to get my attention for the last couple of weeks, right?
The first time was when you said you were signing artists. I hit you and said, well, sign me. I'm independent. And then you were doing live.
Sign you to do what? That seemed pretty odd out of nowhere.
Well, I'm independent, so I feel like, and I'm just keeping it real. It's on everything. Like, if you sign me, I'll be super lit. And that's a fact. But, you know, and so I like I always do, I try. That's all I can do is just keep trying. And so tonight, I came on and said, Nikki,
do you think all of this is funny?
I'm not chuckling at all. And whoever laughs can stop laughing.
No, I'm not talking about them laughing. They can laugh. I'm saying you, without me speaking on anything. Do you think it's all funny?
I promise you know, everything I do.
How do you feel about yourself?
I feel good.
You feel good?
I feel great, actually. But I feel hurt. No, but I feel hurt.
Do you feel sorry for anything?
Yes.
Do you have remorse for anything?
A lot of stuff.
Oh, okay. So,
and I want to take accountability too.
Okay.
I do. I want to take accountability for everything I did and everything I've done, and I want to be a better person, and I want to be a better bard. Because obviously I did something that has kind of got me outside of VIP, which I'm cool with. I'm happy to just be in here with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what can I do to get back inside of like the real world? Because if you a bard and you on the phone with
You've never done anything to me. You've never disrespected me in any way. You've never done anything wrong to me.
Okay, because I knew I didn't, and I always supported you. And my favorite song in the whole world is the one with you, Wayne, and Drake, where it goes, yeah. You remember? Like, and then one of my like good, like, biggest moments career-wise was when you reposted that shit, and it got like 500 million views on the story.
What?
When I was in the car and I was playing the song. I mean, you probably repost a lot of people's stuff, but you reposted one of my videos where I was playing your song. Mm-hmm. And I was happy about it.
Oh, I don't remember, but if you did, I appreciate that.
That's what I'm saying. I think it really happened. But I wanted.
You just fighting in the club? Or is that a joke too?
I promise you, like, I don't know when the last time you thought I was joking. Everything I've been saying, like, it's been 1,000% authentic with no joke and no chuckle to it. I'm a Cap. Mrs. Petty. Mrs. Petty. I'm a Capricorn, and honestly, I fully support Nicki Minaj.
Why you keep on talking about Nicki Minaj?
Okay.
It has nothing to do with Nicki Minaj.
Okay. Okay. So let's. Okay.
You came on my live.
Mm-hmm.
You were saying, you kept on commenting. You had DM'd me a while ago, I want to know what it is that you want to speak to me about. Like,
I want you to sign me.
Okay, say something.
It's not about that. It's not about singing.
What?
It's not about signing as an artist.
The fuck are you talking about, nigga? What?
Well, I can't do the singing, dancing, the oopie doopie no more. I got something bigger to play. I'm saying I got something bigger in play that I want you to sign me on. It's a multimedia play. It's a multimedia play that I wanted you to sign me on. You know, that has something to do with technology, that has something to do with AI.
God will take care of my needs and anything that I need, I will have, okay? So I will do the best. Thank you for thinking about me to be a business partner of yours, but no thank you, sir.
It wasn't about being a business partner. You was gonna sign me. I was gonna go out and do what I do best.
You know something? You know what I noticed about this industry? I noticed that so many people think that
don't do that to me. Don't say what you about to say. Just don't, because I don't want to be hurt with what you gonna say, because I'm really a barb. This will be heartbreaking. Please don't hang up on me. Don't hang up either.
I just don't. Let me tell you something. I haven't started signing people yet, and we don't have our we haven't signed our deal with a third party. But to me, integrity is very important. Who you are as a human being is important to me.
It should be.
Okay, and so I just hope that you.
I knew that I could count on your strength, Arisa.
No judgment, because I am not God. I'm not in a position to tell anybody. I just wanted to. I hope that you can look yourself in the mirror and always be happy with your choices that you've made.
Everybody needs a little help sometimes through the process, but yes, I'm looking at myself now. If I had on a wig, I would want to date myself. That's how happy I am with myself, but
Are you coming out of the closet?
No. I was just...
When will you?
I can't. If there's nothing in the closet, I can't come out with you. But shout out to the gay agency. I do have a gay agency.
The what?
The gay agency. It's a full-on agency that focuses on LGBTQI plus talent. We've been in business for like 2 years, but I do have a gay agency, but I don't indulge, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to the gay agency.
Let me ask you something right now. What do you think about the undercover community?
I think that if you roll undercover, right, there's no need to, because I think the opportunities are endless if the truth can set you free. So if that's what you like to do, that's why we started the gay agency, and that's why I'm an advocate for the gay agency.
You started that?
With Tarad and Dumpin' D. And then I also have the Girls Club, which is a full transgender show on my network, Tronics, and it's, 13.
So that's what you've been doing. You've been trying to interact
I just, you were talking about gayness, and you were talking, so I had to tell you that I got a full on, like I have a full network that supports that. That's all I was saying. But I'm not. But I got a lot of friends. That's all I was saying. I didn't mean to promote nothing. I'm so sorry.
I know you do have a lot of friends. Me personally, you know, AJ, I love that I never felt the need.
You're muted. It's muted. It's something happened right here. The last thing you said, I'm so sorry.
I'm happy that been thirsty for friends.
Me?
For friends, like, and partying and meeting people, and, you know, I've never needed all of that stuff to be happy. Partying.
You said that's what I did?
No.
No, I'm sorry.
I'm happy that I never needed that stuff.
Absolutely. I mean, you make me. You make me remember. For sure. I mean, you iconic.
Huh?
And I just want you iconic, and I just want to be Ray iconic. I need you to help me. Help me be Ray iconic.
So now, are you finished promoting everything you wanted to promote?
I promise
I'm used to this.
I didn't promote nothing. We were talking about.
Me down on my live
we were talking about. I promise. We were talking about coming out of the closet, and I just let you know. I
said, have you?
And that's why I said no, but I have the agency, and I don't need to because I can't. Because if I was, I would. Because I would be happy. I'd be way more
Really?
I think so, because it would just be a different world that I could experience. But unfortunately, it's just not going in that hole. You know, it's just not. But it's not wrong with whatever.
Do you enjoy having sex with women?
Most sensible, Master. You'll be able to move much more freely with a lighter pack. Come to think of it, was there not another task?
But I like talking to I like talking, you know, to certain some of my friends, you know what I'm saying, here and there, but yeah, I do I do have conversations, and conversations are important, but fucking is probably when you at your best time, when somebody like connecting the dots. Yeah, so yes, I like it. I like it a lot, actually. Actually, I love it. If we just being honest, I enjoy it a lot.
Enjoy what?
Having a good time with a beautiful woman, you know. Preferably, you know, my ex-wife, but, you know, just, unfortunately, right now, we just trying to figure it out, but God bless, we co-parenting really good.
God bless what?
God bless us co-parenting really good. So we can just co-parent and I can be the best.
Who is your God? All things are centered around us is God, right? So it's not like you got Allah, you got God, you have Jesus. Everything is the higher power. So it's just about the higher power. That's all. It's about because I'm not a human. I'm not a human. I'm a manifestation.
It is a pity we must part after sharing such a journey.
I'm a manifestation.
I shall cherish my memories of our time together.
Manifestation. You still there?
Well, glad to be traveling by your side again.
Manifestation, your ass to fuck up off my motherfucking phone. Because every time I ask you a question,
I said, who is my God? And I said, all gods is God. And then I said, I'm not human. I'm a manifestation. I manifest. So I'm not human. I'm more alien. That's all. And I don't want to. Did I say something wrong? Like, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm having a good time. Like I'm having a really good time right now. And I'm not gonna lie. And whenever you want to like cut me off of here, just don't hang up in my face. Just give me a good exit. Like don't you know what I'm saying? As a bar. You just don't, you know what I'm saying?
You keep calling yourself a bar. Stop.
Okay. That's not.
Why,
Okay.
Jay?
I'm a bard. Like, if I'm not, I live. But that don't mean that I'm alive because I'm alive as fuck. You taught me that. What to live doesn't mean you're alive. I'm alive. I'm living, but I'm living. You taught me that. You. And thank you. I didn't mean to stand up like that, but I have to believe in myself.
What happened with your career earlier in the beginning when you put out an amazing album with One Wish?
It was independent.
You wearing it?
I can't see it. Like now I really want to see everything. These are my glasses. I'm 3.0. But I'm not selling these. I got these from CVS.
Soldier Boy, we had spoken about Undercover Brothers before.
Okay.
And
shout out to the Undercover Brothers. I feel like the Undercover Brothers should just take the cover off.
Thank you, and that's what we want to hear you say.
Take the cover off, brothers. Unfortunately, if you want me to take the cover off, I can't. I can't make myself take the cover off. I'm sorry, but I can't. But shout out to the gay agency. You know?
Well, I guess, you know, when you're bisexual, some people don't even look at it as if they're, you know.
Yeah, I think when you that, I think that's in there too, though. Oh, I mean, it is in there. It's in there, but
you know.
Well, it was in there.
Yeah, I bet it was in there.
Well, it wasn't in there.
I don't know how long it was in there. But
no, I don't think it was ever in there.
I tried to ask Soldier Boy, but he couldn't come on. Anyway, but it's not about that right now. I just wanted to make sure.
I think what hole people want to be in is totally up to them, right? And I think that if people show up to work on time, if you are dedicated to your dream and the team that you are with, like when you leave work or what you're thinking about in your head, why does it matter what hole you enjoy? It's not right.
Well, people, it's not about what holds.
Consent, or
it's
if
not
it's
about what holds.
It is.
It's about
consenting.
It's about the whole.
Yeah, I know Soldier Boy was making you a moderator because that's the only option I had. It didn't let me add you as another guest.
I mean, when they say I got the whole world in my hand, I got the whole world in my hand. I gotta be
It's not about what hole. It's about who the hole is on.
That's right.
So stop asking
Is
things.
a child or unconsenting adult?
If I was acting dense, what does dense mean?
Wait, hold on.
Remember that song? You got the whole world.
I can't do it Soldier Boy. But Ray J, let me ask you something.
Yes, Mrs. Betty.
Was you just fighting people in the club?
Is there no getting through this door?
No, I was being a better person in the club, and I want to always be a better person, and I want to start practicing being an advocate for mentorship programs for entrepreneurs that's making money that possibly might fall off the deep end, that if they were mentored correctly and if we can put some seminars together.
Ray J, but I will completely not only click on you before you finish your sentence, but I will block you, okay?
Okay, so
when I ask you a question, it's to be answered. This is a court, sir. Okay? You came in you've been trying to get my attention. Now you got it. Okay?
You got it.
Mm-hmm. Were you just fighting in the club? Yes or no? I don't want to.
No, we didn't have a fight. We had a big argument right outside the club.
And who started it?
This time, I think I got loud and got aggressive, but it was the third time this happened, and so I felt like I needed to stand up for myself. Even though I was talking shit and we was having a lot of crazy words, I was walking that way to avoid the issue. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what happened, and it's unfortunate, but what's dope is that we all got on the phone. We talked for about 35 minutes.
You that. Don't care.
You don't care about the business about it?
At what point So you saying someone approached you, and this is the third time y'all been having this argument. What was y'all arguing about?
Comments that I was making on my show. On my news.
You got a show?
I'm on the news. I'm a news anchor.
Oh, what?
I'm a news anchor. Yep, I'm on the news.
No, what the fuck to do with yourself, huh?
No, I'm having a good time.
You're not.
I am, Nikki. I'm having, like...
Good is the word you should...
I'm having a great time. I'm alive.
Amen.
Who taught me that?
Huh?
You did.
Yeah.
Wait.
I just feel so alive.
Hello?
Hello.
Nikki?
Hello.
Oh, there you go. Okay, I can hear you like a little movement.
I always loved you as an actor.
Hello.
She just told me that 20 minutes ago.
Okay, look, he don't know. It's okay. He's just so damn.
Okay? Just do not play with me.
Poor guy.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, okay? Never even think about playing with me, okay?
Okay.
You and everyone affiliated with playing along with you will regret it instantly. The moment you think or talk or conspire, okay? I don't know what you on.
I'm sober. I mean, I had a couple shots.
Hold on. I meant to say I don't know what you take, but never take me for idiot. You understand? And never take the God I serve.
Now they muted that part out about God.
Okay.
Technical difficulty.
Wait, what's the last thing cut out, and I want to make sure I heard everything.
Well, what is it that you do?
They cut out that.
Huh?
I'm a bard. I'm a bard. I have become alive. And I was mad at you for a minute, but that's because I'm a brother. But I love you, and I know you don't care about none of that. We never got to talk about that because I'm still a bard.
We wouldn't talk about that on here, but yes, that was very outrageous.
I know, but I still I love you.
Someone said I talk like a Disney villain. Now, if I'm the villain, who are you?
I can't be the superhero because that's impossible. I've never been that. I can't. There's no way I could do that.
Absolutely.
So I guess I'm villain junior.
Were you raised in church?
Yes. I had to go to choir rehearsal. I had to go to Bible study. I had to go Saturdays, Sundays. Like, it was a lot.
But you didn't like it?
You didn't enjoy it?
No.
I love you, Pops, but no. I hated it.
Yep,
My sister loved it, but I couldn't. I just.
Yep.
It bothered me.
That's all
right. I love some of my homies that's in church.
It bothered you?
Like, if I didn't go, I couldn't play outside. Like, it's almost like going to school. So you gotta go to school, you gotta go to Bible study. I don't got 2 hours to play with the homies.
I grew up in church, and it's nothing like going to school.
Oh, yeah. Well, my sister loved it because she was like the main
Didn't
singer.
ask you that, sir.
Well,
this is a court. This is a court.
Okay. You know, I was on Miss Pat Settles It, so I was a juror before in court. I've been a juror for I've been doing jury duty a lot, so I am an expert.
You're changing the subject.
No, if you want me to be a juror on whatever show, I'm available.
Anyway, listen. Yes.
You say are available.
The blood of Jesus.
Hallelujah.
I love the blood of Jesus, the blood of the Lamb. I know the homie that could take you to the top of the mountain and get a lamb. You cut the lamb, and then it bleeds all over.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. But they say when you washed in the blood of the lamb. All right, forget it. Get the lamb.
Not literal from
you try.
A lamb, you try, like you don't know about, right. You're right. Trying to play with old niggas.
You see a lot of...
You can't do it. You can't play with it.
Yes. Magic Boy's music says she talks so slow. Seems like someone else took over her body. Yes, you know who it is? It's you sucking my dick. So now you're going to get locked. You dumb. I have to speak slowly because I know everyone.
Screen recording.
You know that their tails are wagging and their pussies are jumping because you're screen recording.
Everything.
So unlike you, I have to think about things before they come out my mouth. Or
period blood. I mean period blood. I'm sorry. Period blood. It came out wrong.
We get it, but we know you don't focus on it.
I know you're not playing about the blood of Jesus.
No. I mean, period blood.
What blood?
It came out period blood.
No.
What blood?
Period blood and period blood.
Oh, right. I got.
Right. I was like,
he knows about neither of them.
I know.
About neither blood, know about the gang blood.
What's up, Keisha?
So please stop being what you ain't.
Keisha.
And
I got the Will Smith Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, like Halloween costume on.
I don't care. No one cares.
Nobody cares.
No one.
Nobody.
Why?
At all.
Why?
Because we care about the victims who
you know, when you get to a certain age and when you get to a certain
girl, you're gonna get in trouble. Oh, wow. Now let's see you get back up.
To experience the level of discernment that, you know.
What is discernment? One more time, that's a real like gospel word.
Google it.
It's like
Google it.
It's like tribulation.
Google it.
I don't know what that means either.
Well, you know, discernment
I don't want to go off of my screen.
God gives you the wisdom to know truthhood from falsehood.
I had to stay here, so I don't want to Google nothing.
You know what's holy versus what's unholy, and make wise decisions accordingly. That's what discernment is, young man.
Like, forget that question.
Should have paid attention when you was a child in school.
I know what you mean. Trials and
Instead of
tribulations.
hating it, trying to be fast, you might not be in
Hey,
trouble
Kennedy said,
today.
she talks like that lady on Boomerang.
friend.
I don't have one on any panties.
I love Boomerang. That was me, bro.
Personally, I love church. And ain't nobody going ever have no sexual allegations, if they against me.
Don't cut me. I'm just
Lord,
chilling.
God praise I hope not. Yeah. Because everybody that was with me was consenting. And adult. If I was a child, I was a child. I sure feel bad for you. I sure ain't gonna. If I'm guilty, so I sure ain't gonna let you gaslight.
I got to laugh. Sergio said that lady, Grace fucking Jones, the motherfucking icon.
Sorry, if you got from me, sorry. I got just like you got.
I wish you all the best.
I wasn't trying to hurt nobody.
I wish you all the best.
Are we gonna work?
Those are kind of cool.
I will always work.
I got.
Always work, sweetheart.
No, are we gonna work
I
together?
will always work. You go and work on what you've been working on from before. All the stuff you was working on all these years. Go and continue working on that.
Allegedly.
But are we cool?
Sure.
Well, I mean, I don't harbor any hate for you. You've never, done anything to me personally. And I don't see why I wouldn't, but I don't know about cool. I don't know what that means. That's the same way you don't know what discernment means.
Discernment. I know what it means. Discernment.
Sign you to do what?
Sign
you to do what?
The ability. Sign me to be your tech soldier. and your OTT platform killer.
See, look, he good change that stuff like that thing.
Once
Get out of here.
again, we have a jokester. Once again, there's a jokester on the phone.
I promise you.
I bet just out there crying. Let's take the phone man. That's not. If you throwing up gang signs,
no.
I said, make sure.
Yeah,
Hold on.
He don't know what he's doing. You just know what you know what you're doing. When you don't, you just doing him.
Stretching.
Showing off.
Stretching. Kind of like just into the mix.
See, look, stretching. Look, that's what this lie. You take no account with it. Just go lie right like a rug. It's like my family. So lie right like a rug, right like as in the streets, right off the bat. Just don't care.
I'm about to go
right
and have,
off.
like, I don't know what's going to happen after this.
Choices.
Jesus.
Tell him that, sir.
Just lie like a darn rug.
Yeah, it was just.
You won't think nothing of it. No conscience. Y'all don't here feel guilt about nothing. You just make an excuse right off for your behavior and just don't care.
Some things that were out of bounds. I said some over-the-top things that had to do with sodomy and other things, and I wasn't proud of myself about what I did. But what happened was, through my demise...
Sir, I don't care. Excuse me, I have another question. You need to shush in the court.
We asked a question, we don't care about that.
I just want to know how many Rolls Royces you had back to back.
Oh, I don't care.
It was 1, 2. It was about 5. I think I put on 2 because my other homies had 2, so I added on extras. But it was about 5. It was 5 copies. And then I had 1.
We want to know about the shit and was you in on it.
1, 2 people, all my friends, everybody. Like, I'll send you the video. We was having a good time.
If you wasn't, what do you know about it? At least help with some victims now.
So, but I overcopied myself.
Cover it, at least uncover it.
Whoa, hold on. Stop.
It's too late to go back to school, but you can still do the right thing.
And the money
Stop.
It's not too late to go back to school.
Stop.
It's not too late to do the right thing,
You over-cocky yourself?
That's crazy. That might be the part of the year. That might be a war.
And the fact that you think all of this is funny, when there is
all y'all get locked up.
When there's an issue right now with down low men, because they have wives and you know, innocent people who simply want to just know the truth.
Well, I said it. Access is being taken in ways that can't nobody explain. They being
they can. It's always they can be explained.
Right now, they saying people in the church doing it. Like I said on the news, I can't even turn cheek to cheek because if somebody hit me, all I'm thinking about is butt cheek.
Right, because you're in the middle of the free throw. That's right.
It's getting out of control. Actors are being manipulated without their consent.
And how long were you around for it? Cousins?
Oh, Nikki!
You was never there?
I wasn't. What I'm saying is, I've never been in a room where an ass was being manipulated. But I know for a fact that these things are happening because of all the things that people are going through, even in the gay community. Like, there's so many stories that they can go through about. Look at the Menendez brothers.
I will X this box immediately.
So I'm not gonna say nothing but about
the box immediately, okay?
Yeah. I'm not gonna talk about nobody's ass, just asses in general.
If you try to be funny again, you see, that's not just in there.
There's too many victims with ruined lives to be making jokes about acid being taken.
So sorry.
There's people who
What you like?
woke
I
up
just
with
bring it
drugs
out.
in their system and injuries just
If you
laughing.
knew, you said you weren't there, but you knew. And then you kept being around.
Neither is anybody
No,
who
what I
ever
was
got
saying when I said that acid is
sexually
being taken had
abused.
nothing to do with that. Acid is being taken since the
You know,
90s.
like all over
Do you
the
think
world.
that's funny?
That's what I asked him.
Sorry.
I said, y'all think this
No,
is-
don't
this
beat
is
him up.
funny?
Y'all don't beat him up. I'm sorry.
I said the world. I said, when I said, y'all think I'm going to come out with Ray White jelly? I said, y'all think this shit funny?
What the fuck is you talking?
I don't like baby oil, dude. That's what I told him.
Okay.
So they tried to pour baby oil on you?
No, I said that people joking too much about this bad thing that's happening. And then I said, should I come out with
And
Ray
you
White
seem like
jelly?
you're joking about it.
I promise. I said,
When there are several people traumatized from what I can, and I don't know anything to be proven true, but I'm just saying, people
yeah,
who
you're
are
saying the same thing, yes. I'm just saying that I guess I can be a little bit.
Jelly?
I said, if I said that, would that be funny? I said, I don't think that's funny. So stop doing the baby oil jokes. That was my whole campaign.
What kind of baby oil jokes are people doing to you?
No, not to me. Just I see a lot of baby oil jokes, and I said, should I come out with Ray White jelly? I said, ha ha ha, that shit ain't funny.
Oh, so
stop doing that when there's victims that's going through stuff. That's what my main point. It's just I don't understand why it's coming off in a way where people not understanding the political side and the voice that I'm trying to be for the community. I'm trying to be the main voice.
Oh God, Jesus, please help us.
I'm the main voice of the community when it comes to politics and it comes to shit. I'm on the news.
What were Puppy's children saying to you?
They were just upset about everything, and like they had every right to be.
On what?
Upset about acid being taken.
It's almost given Orlando, sweetheart. And I don't know.
I promise you.
That's what you were trying to give.
I swear to God, it's not giving Orlando.
Because it's,
I
know you wouldn't get on here and disrespect
I promise you. I just did a one-on-one with
Even though I
Orlando.
love Orlando, but I'm just saying, I would hope you're not trying to act like him.
Orlando's on drugs.
You can't say
Are
that.
you?
Absolutely not.
Do you drink?
Absolutely, I'm just saying.
Well, sweetheart.
Well.
The purpose matter then.
No, meaning like, everybody drinks.
Everyone doesn't drink.
You don't drink, Nikki?
No. Mine?
I
Your
smoke.
business. Leah, what were y'all arguing about yesterday? That would tell me what I need to know.
What we was arguing about yesterday is that first off, they tried to fight me before in a hotel. They said, Justin said, let's take a fade. I don't like what you're talking about with my box. Respectfully,
Stevie J is saying, yo, Stevie J, I can't add anyone. For some reason, Instagram won't ever let me add anyone. And when I try to, it says that I'm adding them as a moderator. So, yeah.
I don't want to.
And now, Soldier Boy, can you undo yourself as a moderator, please?
No. Nothing. I don't know where that came from. I'm sorry.
What is that?
Nothing. I said pause, but I say pause. I never wanted to pause. I don't know why.
Okay. No, because you said something about cocky.
Yeah.
Like,
that was crazy. No, I said they were trying to cocky me or something like that. I don't remember, but it was very, very.
Remember?
It was in another dimension.
Wow.
Yeah, Nikki, like, this is crazy. It's not okay. You know what I'm saying?
You feel saddened by what happened?
Yeah.
To you?
I just feel sad that violence is, like, in the forefront of this, and we shouldn't do that. Like, we talked on the phone, let's watch it. Like, L.A. is just, I'm an R&B singer sometimes, every now and then, when I'm doing old school R&B shows. And then in my day-to-day, it's just about digital. It's about media.
Okay, thank you. Can you sing a part of One Wish?
Are you ready, Nikki? Can you give me like a little beat, like a Timberland beat? To get you right.
Start again. 1, 2, 3, go.
Now tell me, is this the only way I can get you right back in? It's souls in searching although they're not as you should. Then you'll be loving me, holding me, kissing me. Ooh, my drop. So girl, don't tell me what I'm still in this make-believe. Second chance with you. I probably check myself in to some kind of clinic. Couldn't be alone because without you I'm sick. First one. Damn, Nikki got me singing. You know what, Nikki? I ain't never sang to a girl in my life.
You still ain't. You take it to a married woman who's judging you right now.
I'll take yours and fill it all up.
In Jesus' name.
I don't need a lot of wishes, cause
You're saying to a married woman on live who is judging you right now in front of a whole bunch of people who are also judging you.
Okay.
On my way.
IHG1 Rewards, 19 hotel brands, 6,000 global destinations, one loyalty program that lets you guess how you guessed.
We got Big Homie is arrived. Jaguar Ray is going to be arriving soon. And this will be the first time Homie and Jaguar have done something live together on the internet. Huge thank you for all the questions that have come in. We will be getting them to our guests And big homie, thank you for coming on. How's it been since we last spoke?
Man, I just very busy. I just got off a plane, rushed here so I could tune in. Thank you for having me.
And what do you make about this? There's supposed to be a new hearing today of Diddy.
Yeah, definitely. He's trying to get a bail right now. His legal team are filed several motions to get his house changed, get him a bail hearing. That's going on.
Yeah, these kids are helping out a lot with that.
Yeah. So, big homie, first of all, thank you for coming back. The first interview was awesome.
That imperils the lives of those around us. At first, we are only restless and excited.
I think we can all recognize your skill in making sure you think before you open your mouth because of the situation and the context of what you're discussing. Is it possible, right, that an individual like Diddy handpicks staff, right? So, for example, if I was a psychotic rapper who liked to R people, right, and I was hiring staff, but those staff were just for my public image. So you're protecting me when I'm at MTV. You're protecting me when the public can see me. You're an incredibly good pick for that because of how outspoken you are and what you would do to an artist or an essayer. Do you think that celebrities and people like Diddy handpick staff for layered sections of their life like that?
That's a good question because I was watching you yesterday, and yesterday I seen you expound on this topic.
Yeah, okay, wow.
Yeah, so that's definitely a good point of view, but they stopped. Initially, they would do that because, you know, like you were saying yesterday, a lot of people would hire me because they know I was no nonsense things, like no rape ever took place on my watch, no abuse to women or children ever took place on my watch, no. You gotta be careful because once your name is attached to something like that, you are a co-conspirator. You are complicit with this type of dark activity. And then other people who are highly active in this type of thing will seek you out. Because previously, yeah, people would book me for this reason because it would look good on the outside. But then I would find things out and it would lead to confrontation. Because, you know.
Oh, yeah. Of course. I mean, effectively, you're being manipulated into that position, though.
Yeah, of course. So I can send you videos of me with these gentlemen, him and his son. I can send you videos of him himself coming to collect everybody's phone before they get on the boat to go party. And if you look at the video, a lot of those ladies look very young. So I'll send that over to Sean when we get on.
Well, yeah, listen, I mean, if Shane can, if you use WhatsApp and you want to get anything set up to show tonight, just speak to Shane and he can set up a group and get it sent over. But, you know, thanks for touching on that because that was something that we were expanding on. And Tommy, have you got something you want to throw in?
Yeah, I think it's, the guy's fascinating, and I am not giving him credit, right? But there's something fascinating about how this guy works because it does seem like there were so many aspects to his life that were layered, right? I mean, even the parties themselves, at least allegedly, what people say is there were tears to those parties, right? Like the people you see, the big named, politicians and whatever, probably aren't getting back to that freak off, but it might have been at the same party that the other stuff was going on at. You know, it's just that kind of level, and it's a fascinating guy. I mean, he's a piece of trash by all accounts, but really, really different.
Yeah, there's definitely to be prepared. But like the first layer is a pretty much joyous festivity, you know. But nevertheless, they're fishing for people who they can try to test to see if they be willing to give up certain things. You feel?
Yep. Probably, go over, throw an arm around the guy. If he doesn't freak out, maybe push it a little further. And they're definitely. I've heard people say that too. That there was always grooming going on by not only by him but by his staff to to be looking for people that were willing, so to speak. You know, people that were more open to that kind of lifestyle.
Yeah. So what you want to do is there's a boxer by the name of Tank Davis, very popular fighter, the champion. There's footage of him and Diddy has interaction. So Diddy Holmes very touchy-feely, put his arms around him. He even picked Javante up when he hugged him. So picking up another man while you're giving somebody a hug, you know, that's a very, it's asinine to me. But if you're somebody who's fishing, it's what you're gonna do. If you watch the footage, you'll see Javante get away from him. You'll see Diddy let out a scream, say "let's go," and then go search for Davis again, and then jump and try to grab Davis again. So like that's how he finds out if you're gonna be a willing participant for the sexual deviant activity.
That's if you're allowed the courtesy of accepting that to happen to you, I would imagine, because we're talking about a lot of alleged SA. And you know, when we listen to your first interview, I'm still waiting on an answer for how you get 3 different cases of cyanide. It was cyanide, right? Cyanide poison that turned into pneumonia. Do you know how much cyanide you have laying about in your party that somebody can just get it 3 times?
Well,
you see what I'm saying?
Firstly, I want to ask you something. Why do you say the word?
Introducing a redesigned Dex with an expanded assortment of the latest styles and the best gear to improve your game. New interactive experiences and a commitment to expert service. Welcome to an entirely new next generation Dex.
Food is my passion, and I fulfill it at Capital One. I'm a business analyst on the Capital One dining team, using data insights to power culinary experiences for cardholders. At Capital One, you'll find what you need.
I want to ask you something. Why do you say the word allegedly?
It's hard to say allegedly.
I say it a lot.
I don't know if I did. Maybe I did. I retract that allegedly. You definitely said in the last episode that it was 3 times that you had cyanide. Thank you. Yeah, not allegedly. I don't know. I'm a YouTuber. I'm against the algorithm.
Yeah, exactly. That's all it is.
That's all. Big homie. I'm team big homie. Just so you know.
Yeah, it's like
yeah.
Well, you know, here's the thing. If it's coming out of your mouth, that's great, right? Because that's firsthand. But everything else, we just get a little.
Yeah. But thanks for calling me out on that. This is a fun new thing I need to keep an attention span on. So thanks, people.
Well, thank you for being team big home. Appreciate that.
Hell yeah.
Well, what I was referring to was you said allegedly SA was taking place.
Oh yeah, that's because it's not gone through court fully yet, and you can never be too careful. But we all know what's going on, all right? I'm just telling you now, big homie, right? If we get a Diddy trial where he's scot-free, it's the comeback of the century.
No question.
We are joined by Jack. You were right.
How are you doing, Jack?
Oh my God! Hi guys. Hello. I apologize. Shalom. I know I promised I wouldn't do what I've done, and I got it. Wait a minute. Let me get myself together. You know, am I too low? Am I too high?
No, you're good. Yeah, bring yourself up a little bit. Just bring yourself up a little bit.
I don't want to accidentally, porn bomb you.
Because we're intense, leaning forward and staring into the camera, we could get there could be some TOS issue. All right. Okay.
I love that my intense looks are finally getting this reaction.
Listen, if there was an acting career for a lady who says one line with intention, because sometimes I feel like you're sucking my soul through the camera. In a good way, though. A good way, not like
I am in.
into making the things we love.
I want to ask you something. Why do you say the word allegedly?
Did I just say allegedly?
I say it a lot.
I don't know if I did. Maybe I did. I retract that allegedly. You definitely said in the last episode that it was 3 times that you had cyanide. Thank you. Not allegedly. I don't know. I'm a YouTuber. I'm against the algorithm.
Yeah, exactly. That's all it is.
That's all. Big homie. I'm team big homie. Just so you know.
Yeah.
It's like a tick. It's like
yeah.
Well, here's the thing. If it's coming out of your mouth, that's great, right? Because that's firsthand. But everything else, we just get a little shy, I think.
Thanks for calling me out on that. Thanks for calling me out on that. There's a fun new thing I need to keep an attention span on. So thanks, big homie.
Well, thank you for being team big homie. Appreciate that.
Hell yeah.
But what I was referring to was you said allegedly SA was taking place.
Oh yeah, that's because it's not gone through court fully yet, and you can never be too careful. But we all know what's going on, all right? Yeah. I'm just telling you now, big homie, right? If we get a Diddy trial where he's scot-free, it's the comeback of the century.
We are joined by Jaguar Ranks.
How are we doing, Jaguar?
Oh my God! Hi guys. Hello. I apologize. Shalom. I know I promised I wouldn't do what I've done, and I've done it. Wait a minute, let me get myself together. You know, am I too low? Am I too high?
No, you're good. Yeah, bring yourself up a little bit. Just
That's
bring
what
yourself up a little
you
bit.
know, I don't want to accidentally, porn bomb you.
Yeah, because when you do your intense leaning forward and staring into the camera, we could get there could be some TOS issues. All right. Okay.
You know, I love that my intense looks are finally getting the reaction I
Listen, if there was an acting career for a lady who says one line with intention, there's sometimes I feel like you're sucking my soul through the camera, right? in a good way though, in a good way. Not
the
like.
Truth is I guess you could say I'm an amateur thespian. I've been acting for years. I mean, the truth is I'm an artist.
You're nailing it. Okay, listen, you're just badass. This is badassery. This isn't acting. This is just badassery when you stare into the camera.
It's just me, and
that's you.
I think that's the one thing that I love the most about my exile from the industry as a whole and just becoming an organic, independent artist. I literally got to hone my craft and never stop without scrutiny. So what everyone sees of me now is everything that was already there, but this is just what it turned out to be. And, adversity is the tone on which I show up in my grave.
Just get some music finished off so we can play it at the end of these.
I have music.
Oh, God, get it out for the interviews because I want to hear it. Right, Sean, I'm sorry. Carry on. Go for it. Oh my God.
Jack, how does it feel to connect with Big Homie, who is also with us right now?
Well, to be honest, he's the reason why I'm late.
We had.
We got a chance to have rapport.
Yes, it's been
good.
A pleasure.
Tell us about it.
You go first.
Oh, this is spicy. Oh, he doesn't want it.
Homie?
Okay. Big homie's like, nah, I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it, Jaguar. I got the fear. Okay?
Well, like I explained to Miss Jaguar, right, before we got off the phone, I told her the details of our conversation I would keep privy, I wouldn't disclose until after we were able to coordinate a face-to-face meeting. But I will say this, I told a story on a platform about how I see this talented lady not being allowed into a venue because some of the people there at the venue were loyal to some of the people she was speaking out about. And I watched her stand her ground. In the video I said, Jaguar has production credits with Al Green. She has a voice that is a natural voice without synthesizers and using technology to be able to perform. So when you see songwriters and vocalists type of now, you have to take it serious. And when I seen her at this event, she stood her ground fighting with men. She even lit a cigarette in one of the security states. So that type of tenacity, this is a reason why get engaged with other people because it takes place.
Big homie, your sound is cutting in and out really bad. Can you just make sure you've got nothing else running on your system? You're cutting out a little bit in and out. Apologies for cutting you off. We'll just let the big homie still.
And I'll tell the viewers, please, questions for Jaguar or Big Homie. Put in the chat right now. We will gather them together and we will make sure they are.
Yeah, I think that should be. Yeah, no, hopefully, man. Yeah. Oh God.
Guys.
Here we go. Yeah.
Okay, you have to remember what today is. It's Halloween.
Yeah.
And
What good will come of this?
This is the day to be demonist. And right now, I have a troll, a major YouTube troll from literally calling this.
May I show you to its location?
In a very stalkish manner. So I'm going to switch over to a laptop.
Brilliant idea. Also, so if you're watching, please up your mum. and we'll bounce back over a bit, homie. We'll see you back on the laptop.
Don't forget the protective crystals.
His name is Adrian.
Adrian, stop it! I'm on a podcast here, okay? Stop it! I'll come to your work and tell you to flip the burgers, Adrian. Stop it! What is anything happening? It is. Yeah. Yeah. Dare to say, out of the 3 or 10 people who've had you on the show, this is the one time you're being attacked by ghosts, and this is the most relaxed I think I've ever seen you in your life. So just if anyone's out there who thinks this affects her in any way, you are wasting your time, clearly. Okay? So, well, yeah, you go get on the laptop, and then we'll touch base. All right, no problem.
Battle is
No
to be
problem.
avoided right now.
Yeah, Adrian, get a hobby.
They told me you're being asked by the viewers if you've been asked or subpoenaed to give any information to the authorities.
Yeah, I've been asked. I've definitely been asked. I haven't been subpoenaed, but I've been asked because apparently I'm on footage attacking that record.
Okay, we'll come up that again. You were on footage doing what?
Easy way to succeed online. Just subscribe what you need in the prompt box and let AI create your website in no time at all. What's cool is those.
Mustn't let this
Easy
stop
way
you.
to succeed online. Just subscribe what you need in the prompt box.
Breaking up, but I'll get closer. So, yeah, apparently I'm on footage outside of one of Holmes' residences attacking a security person.
How about that? You know, it's funny. You're one of the few people that say that, and I figure 99.9% of the time they deserved it. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna say it right now. They probably deserved it. All right.
Yeah, you know, I have a code that I live by. You know, I never harmed anyone. And I don't
Which
try.
way? Let us examine each path carefully before we decide.
Certain people are.
Are you?
Is there a backstory on that altercation, or is that not something we can talk about?
Yeah, it's a backstory. So a lady I was contracted to protect Ford Mama, she was invited to go mingle with these people at a networking mixer apparently, and yeah, her drink got spiked. I was unhappy about that, and I sip with the drink. It made me upset, but there are certain things you can take to counteract certain stuff. So I keep Narcan injectable with me. I injected her.
You ready for a tough question? Okay, so in your first interview, on 2 occasions, right? On the first occasion, you never really spoke anything. You said a lot of the things these people are into were beneath you. And then later in the interview, you talked about the possibility of... Now, actually, let me just clarify. I can't remember if it was essay or if it was a ritualistic question or anything like that. And you also referred to it as beneath you. The reason that you sort of use that analogy is you're aware of something that falls into that bracket of abuse. Ritualistic, right?
So when I first started speaking out about it, you know, people in the industry told me I was a hater, that I was a liar, that I was stuff that I got blackballed.
Let us aim for greater precision with our next attempt.
Extended period of time, but as certain things will take, people still have to call me. I'm someone people call when they're at circumstance. And you know, if you got a situation you need cleaned up and you don't take it to the news, it's only a few people that you can call at a time. So I'm one of those people. And when I say
We can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down.
I got accused of being homophobic.
What might that
I'm
be?
not homophobic.
Let us
I feel
ponder
like,
how best to
what you do in
proceed.
your bedroom, that's your business. People should be allowed to love whoever they want to love without being mistreated. The only problem when you use your position to entice a lifestyle they wouldn't do.
Sure.
Can't expect you to pick that up. If I must.
That is a skillful bit of thievery. Do your vocation proud.
That was another point you made. That was so poetic, that point, because you really drove home the fact that it's not about what consenting adults do, right? Who cares? If you're consensually doing something, who gives a backside? But when it's a 17, 18, 19-year-old who's been promised the world, and the only way they can get to their promises is through unzipping of people's pants, for all those in America, and trousers for us in the UK. You drilled it home, and I'll be honest with you, you and Jaguar, I get behind everything you guys say. And the reason for that is the length of time, the paper trail, the media trail of what you guys are saying. And when it comes to getting evidence, if you cut somebody who works for them, or somebody who is close to them, of course you're going to pay attention to what they have to say. And this is the thing, people. When we look at all the stories that are coming out and the people that are talking, look at the history, okay, and look at what these people have to gain versus what they have to lose on speaking out. Jaguar, welcome back. You are in NT Lawyer's house, as we refer to this background. It is the generic background. Welcome back. How are you?
Yeah, I had to run next door. The troll is still on the phone.
We have made camp here several times
Adrian.
now.
So long as we are safe and again, where we rest.
I tell you what, Adrian, you see big homie here, right? This is who we sent to deal with the trolls now, okay? So this is him right here, okay? Right here. This is him right here, okay? And I'm just telling you now.
You know what I think works too? You know how you were talking about that, one of the things that jumps out at me, one of the reasons that that these two and people like them sort of get instant credibility is because of the people that don't want them talking, right? The people that seem to hate these people, the people that seem to want to shut these people up, give them more credibility. They just sort of let them talk, but when they come out and shred them, it seems
We'd
like
much to be getting
they're attacking people that are all really end up stuff with much kid involved.
Can I piggyback onto something that both people just said? To add an evolution to what they call said. This culture is the reason why we see people in crashing, battle, crashing out.
I can't imagine we're in a campsite just
now.
Time spent camping isn't necessarily time wasted.
You know, we're watching all of these people who grew up, the Nick Cannon. They all grew up under this. So if he was their example, and he was the brass ring for who you had to be and what you had to do to one day become something, that was their standard. And now, if it all turns out that it was all wash, and that it really was terrible, you really can't live here, and no one is untouchable. This is the movement of the goalpost for them.
Can you slide your laptop a little bit closer to you and just project your voice a little harder for us, because your laptop
because it's the laptop.
Windows 95 madness that you're on there. All right, carry on.
But what I was saying is, for those who aspire to be really hoping to become the king one day, this is the most devastating for them, because this is moving the goalposts. A lot of these boys have done a lot of dirt to get to the positions where they are now. You know, they're kind of like underbosses now. But with the big boss coming down, and the structure falls down, and everyone has to start again, all over again, the grassroots, from a fair starting point. People will not survive.
Introducing a redesigned Dix experience for a sports destination unlike any other, with an expanded assortment of the latest styles.
Fair starting
They will not make it if it's there, because they'll tap people out here with actual talent.
It has become what it is. It has become their new norm. And they're going to fight for it by all costs.
100%. So, Jaguar, you just, and I'm sorry to dominate, and there's one more question, and I'll shush.
The dominatrix that you are.
Listen, my G, we are there, Jaguar, you and me. All right, listen, when we talk about the hidden faces of the cabal, the bigger picture, I just want to show you a picture of a woman who I learned about this week. I just want to see if you know who she is and get a reaction. Because apparently, this is UK Vogue, and this is the most powerful friend in Hollywood right now, the Dark Lord and Empress Michelle Lamy, a fashion icon that none of us have ever heard of. Now, if you pay attention to her fingers down here, they're always black. They are always blacked out. She is a very good friend with Abramovich, and I just wanted to see if any of you had ever heard of her.
Pray, look on me. We'll be only too glad to assist.
Oh, wait, what? Say that again, my guy.
I've seen her several times.
Okay. All right, big homie, can you go any further with that? I feel like if you could, you would have said it.
Yeah, I can go further.
What did he say his name was again?
Are you familiar with the Met Gala? Yeah, I've seen her there. I've seen her at several like fashion events. She has
An ox cart to make our journey easier.
Yeah, it makes sense. She's a fashion icon. There's so many videos of her with celebrities that are huge, Rihanna and all this kind, and she flies under the radar, but she can just pop up on Vogue, she can pop up at the Met Gala, and she is a self-declared dark, not temptress, the dark priestess, not temptress, priestess. That's an interesting point. If this is the PR shot you're using for Vogue, right? How are you just mulling about in everyday life? You see what I'm saying? And the fact that you're about is interesting. Anything else for that? I was just saying, Jagger, have you got anything to add to that with regards to this individual that educated you look like?
Not because I know
I know what you was too, and that's why I asked.
I know what you do.
Isis Sting is yours to wield.
Yeah. She's a very bad.
She is a graduate, and she's a warrior. She's one of the people that started helping the blood patient population. The whole group.
I'd met my end.
Yeah.
My thanks to you
So
were
what I know about this lady is she's like some sort of a warlock.
Yeah.
I love how you waited till someone else, the legal liability of suggesting what it was before you dropped that, okay? I love this guy. Now carry on.
So, you know, I always operate in my lifestyle under a plausible deniability.
That's what, yeah, that's exactly what I said. Plausible deniability. Say this. If you let me into the back door.
Our combined might is
I don't
almost
know.
irreconcilable. I say we forge on together for as long as we live.
We're way past you having to convince us you're really free. Sorry for that.
I got it.
We're way past that, man. We're way past that. So the fact that you just dropped in.
I asked you to address the reason that people would need to understand the gravity of what is story.
That was well fought. There's
There's
no
no
one
point in
standing
lying
who might
for
say
it.
otherwise.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
When people stand in this space to tell these kind of honest truths, every time we open our mouth, we're putting our life in someone else's lifetime. Am I wrong?
Not wrong at all.
And considering where you've been and where you've been, you have been forced to have to be quiet about things you did not agree with because it came along with your job description. And if you ever had to work a job where you had to sign an NDA, there's nothing you can say anyway. So, all that being said, anything that he is taking the time to say, y'all better listen.
I'm all for swapping stories.
I agree.
I can scarce keep my eyes
So I
open.
didn't come to the internet until after most of my NDAs expired. So my mom keeps them, so she keeps me up to date when certain ones expired. So once certain NDAs expired, you know, I'm prepared to come to the internet. I got 2 lifetime contracts that I'm on NDAs that won't expire. And that's why I have this phone, the little phone. I'm still on 24-hour call with certain people. So if this phone is what it's been ringing, normally I would have to stop it. And the client chartered me a jet, and I got to go wherever they need me to go. So I may actually, if this lady calls me back, I may actually answer right here on air. So just so you get some more insight into some of the things I took. Victory!
Big homie, I want to ask you a question.
Can't leave my post.
Sure.
Would it be
You have my
possible?
thanks.
I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
For someone to be able to get to the shore of Jeffrey Epstein's island on the speedboat and leave safely. Would that be possible?
Extraordinary.
To reach Epstein Island, if you leave off the coast of Florida, you definitely get a boat there.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting.
That's definitely possible. If it's independently booked,
I say, we
it's
collect
gonna cost
as
some
much as we
thousands,
can carry.
but it definitely can be done because he doesn't have like a Coast Guard doesn't patrol that area.
It's on satellite.
Yeah, so like.
And a lot of the time the satellite goes blind. A lot of people don't know that about it. They actually have full blind spots. Hours where that satellite isn't watching anything. For someone who doesn't believe in God, they might actually pull themselves into believing God can.
Yeah, so I'm tied up here for a second. I'm gonna send Andre, but just remain patient, be calm, go into a room and lock the door. Okay, all right. Give me a second. Andre's gonna call you. All right.
Just hide in a cupboard and want a podcast, mate. Okay.
Yeah. The lady has a problem with the cartel people where I'm located.
You know, everyone said I was crazy when I told them that they were too Sakari or following.
There were a couple of individuals that managed to land a boat on that island and film it. They shot a YouTube video. I think it's been taken down, but it was up for a while and was getting a lot of views. But they went and got on the island, ran around it with a camera, got up to that little temple thing. Like they did it.
It's still up. It's still up, and they use jet skis.
I lead a team focused on safeguarding our networks with real-time intelligence and behavior-based decisioning, but my true passion is supporting other women in the tech space. After all,
they did it.
It's still up. It's still up, and they use jet skis as well. And yeah. Okay. So I just want to say to everybody, can we like and share? Like I know you're all being entertained right now. Okay. But can we like and share, subscribe, push this out? Everyone who is watching this, go and get the extra phones in the house, go get the tablets, go share it out, do all that stuff. Where else are you going to hear a private security officer tell their client to go get in a cupboard and wait for Andre? Can we just, a big shout out to Andre as well, he's really a badass, alright? So, yeah. Alright, please, Sean, say something.
If you want me to connect with those guys that went to Epstein's Island Jaguar, I can connect with those guys. They're fellow YouTubers.
Well, I mean, I don't need to. I've been here myself.
The viewers are asking, how would you rank the Kardashians in relation to the Warlock lady earlier?
They're working their way out. They're working their way out. You know, the amount of cruelty that Kris Jenner has been able to stomach throughout her life is really amazing. I don't know why people don't understand. You know, she's a failed actress as well.
Try not to get hit.
You know,
that room goes to waste.
she really, really, really wanted that life. Now, her girlfriend got that life. I don't know if you remember. Her friend, Nicole Brown. Nicole Brown Simpson. And they were very close up until she passed away. I don't even think this really has anything to do with Nicole's children that she had with Forrest Alden. So just thinking back to that and all of her disappointment and then pushing her daughter so hard. Just everything from losing Robert. You want that all?
Quit of this place. There is naught to be
And she bounced back real fast. Became independent. And she lost that husband too because he died and became cake. Sex scandal. She's a widow twice over. All the sex scandals, the theft, and all of that business can involve in the retailing of God on the so-called church.
Well done, Master!
They told me, Francie.
we're just all brushing past the fact that Jaguar said she'd been on the island, right? We're just brushing past that.
She rescued people. I she rescued people.
I'm just saying. I mean, that I don't know if that's common knowledge in Jaguar lore, but that seems
no, it is. She rescued people.
Awful, if I'm being honest. Well, I mean, give us a generalized impression.
I am in traffic out of the United States on 7 different occasions by private plane or boat.
Yeah, I mean...
Twice I ended up on Epstein Island, once on a plane, once on a boat. The third time I went back to on a speedboat to help somebody who was tired of flying.
No, I understand that was a pretty hard-hitting answer, okay, but you know, the trauma and the awfulness of everything you went through with regards to being trafficked, right?
People will never understand.
If you were to give us, when it comes to the public impression of that island, Jaguar,
If they want to see what it is, they gotta do is go see Blake twice.
Yeah, how close is the public impression of that island to being accurate? Because there's a lot of people that still throw shade on this whole situation. And I just want you to batter it home, you, a survivor of this. Batter it home for the
I know billionaires that have private islands.
Wind up.
Yeah, he wasn't there. He wasn't going to get that to his doing. She had about technically spoiling her. You know, Beyonce has a private island. Gotta go with that. She's also by the way. You know, Diana Ross also has a private island. Bought for her on her billionaire husband. You know, I know a lot of people with private islands. The funny thing is that everyone keeps talking about Epstein, but they don't talk about the 2 other.
Master set for me.
Splendid.
At once, Master.
Pick up every little thing you find, and your pack will soon outweigh you. Well, I know it, yet I cannot seem to resist.
I dare say that's part and parcel of the adventurous trade.
Private islands owned by celebrities who are operating their islands the exact same way. That whole album, that visual bullshit with the drunken love. Remember the drunken love album? And the surfboard and shit? And they were dancing and having drinks. Having drinks, all of that was filmed on her private island. That whole project.
Yeah.
They have living books there too.
I'm sorry, Chris. I'm sorry I've got that show on that one, Jaguar. The reason before the part was why, right?
I've been waiting to say it.
Yeah. My first experience with you was a video where you talked about going twice. Okay, and from that very day, I watched that movie and couldn't understand why it was October and this movie came out in August and no one heard of it. And you basically said in the video, go and watch it. You commended the director and everything. For people that have seen it, how accurate a depiction of the generic is one?
It's extremely accurate. And there is no way that didn't come from someone who stood for the
For a moment,
The detail.
I thought I had met my end. My thanks to you, Arisen.
You know, it's one thing to kidnap once, but to be kidnapped more than once by the same person? Hard. To know that you can go to sleep and wake up and someone's in your hotel room and you can't explain all those things. If you go to run across the hall, make sure the doctor you to get to the service home, they're already paid not to answer that, but they cooperate. The guy who comes and puts the needle in your neck gives you the food to drink the magic elixir. The bag that your body's put in while you're in hospital until they knock you out again. You wake up somewhere and realize that someone undressed you and redressed you. Someone took the time to dress you up, touching your body while you're unconscious, and feeling the sores and seeing the bruise. You don't know how it got there, and yet it's there. You know, it's wild. Going to the police the first time, the second time, the third time, and every time your report is not filed. You're called crazy. They want you to do psych-evaluation.
Yeah.
District attorneys coming down and visiting you all booked, promising you a nice stay in the state hospital if you just agree to admit your place. All of this is happening within the system.
By design.
And your average person that is not trained to be able to handle that amount of such bullcrap. You want to know what happens to a girl that's not prepared to deal with that? Look at Britney Spears. Has anybody bothered to ask if Britney Spears has been moved around?
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead.
This all happens in plain sight.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, Francis. Clearly, it's a horrible set of memories for you to delve back into Jaguar. So thank you.
You want to know what's worse? You want to know what's worse than the memories? The shit you thought that was a dream and then you find out it's real. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
The nightmare you've been having for the past 5 years and then you come to find out it's real.
In our fast-paced world, consumers are looking at two things: how much something costs, and if they can get it on demand. Many online shoppers consider having options like these non-negotiable. And 41% of consumers expect delivery within 24 hours.
Merchants need more options, and they need new solutions to be able to keep up with their customer expectations.
E-commerce giants have been able to respond to the moment by supporting warehouses with robotic process automation or building micro-fulfillment centers closer to the neighborhoods where inventory is delivered. For mid-sized businesses without such resources, competing is a challenge.
There's demand out there that
The nightmare you've been having for the past 5 years and then you come to find out it's real.
Big homie, did you ever get into any island situations or rescued any people who are in, situations like what Jaguar described?
Alright, here we go. So let's start there. Certain people operate on islands due to seclusion, and in certain areas, certain laws don't apply in international waters. The only way you can prepare for the future is to study history. So, if you look at history, there have been very publicized water barriers for certain people. Food days.
Oh, that's going to be the wrong one.
They had a water barrier. They buried their lives in a water barrier. So, if you look at mafia history, a lot of people went into the ocean. They went into bodies of water. If you look in Vegas, Lake Mead, they're finding bodies 80. I'm sure there have been people that have been unalived, and they were buried, dumped into that water. What people have to understand is, like me, I don't be following the who's and celebrity worlds and things like that. Certain people come on my radar, and I'll do what I can. Well, what people have to understand is, trafficking is the biggest business on earth. The biggest purchaser of trafficking in child porn is here in America. Now, what does that tell you? That tells you that, celebrities and a whole people, that's the top 5%. Top 5% can't be responsible for a $2 billion a year industry. There are over 150,000 unaccounted for children who have crossed the border illegally here into this country. If they're not with ICE or not with any of these programs, where are they? They're within these organizations. There's several different organizations that operate like this. So, you can sell a kilo of cocaine once. You can sell a person hundreds of times. There used to be people in this country who pay them a certain amount of money. They don't come and deliver to your time. Now, these are things that happen all the time. So you gotta look at the semantics of that. So, in my world, we call certain things a retreat. Now, before you do a retreat, well, you gotta have proof of life, and then you got to go see if there's a reward money for any of the people involved, because that's another aspect of this business people don't know about. You know, celebrities and stuff like that is really, that's a small portion of what's really going on. And I feel like people need to understand that for a $2 billion a year business to thrive, it's not just celebrities that's partaking in this activity. It's your neighbor next door.
It's got to be.
You know,
Who is buying these people?
Your local Uber driver.
Yeah. I mean, I understand you.
Drivers have become so in the past 10 years. You'd be surprised how many fake Ubers are out there picking people up at last call.
And that's a fact. Once
they get somebody on an island, how hard is it for them to get off the island?
Can they swim?
You're not getting
How
off
good can they swim?
unless you can be let off or have your own way out. I can tell you right now, the first 2 times I got off, I had to make a deal.
You have to make a what?
I had to make a deal.
Okay. And was those the sort of deals that involve a thumb that does this or this in a courtroom?
No, it's the kind of deal that says I go back and find someone to
Damn. All right. Damn. Can I ask you one more question, Jack? We often talk about when people say, well, why would they keep these people alive? Is there an extra added sense of achievement for these monsters when you have somebody over and over again in the public eye who's abused and abused and abused to the point where their story's so outlandish, the Obama stuff, the Biden stuff, all these things. Do you think that these stories are, that these individuals who are kept alive and it's repeated and repeated are the higher trophies for these monsters? Because they can say, hey, look at her walking around, living her life, and even if she opened her mouth, no one would believe her.
You know, if people go back and look at what they did to Martha Mitchell. Jonathan worked for the Nixon administration.
Active serial killers in the United States of America right now. There are over 150 active serial killers. Active.
Unapprehended.
Never escape that place.
Unapprehended. So, you know, if you on an island or something like that, to get off, you got to be able to get word out. So, you know, this device right here that I travel with, that's my own Wi-Fi. Because if you land at any airport in the United States, there are dummy signal towers that will intercept your cell signal to monitor you, and it goes right through that agency. So, you know, that's why I don't really travel with a cell phone with a removable battery. Because the battery is welded into the phone is never off. They can monitor you while the phone is powered off, listen to the whole. So, you know, certain things steps you got to take. You know, I got a course called Situational Awareness where I teach people. I'm actually supposed to be coming to the UK. I got some other bookings out there. So if I touch down, I'll try to link up and I'll show you stuff.
Yeah, I would like that. Can I just circle you back to the question? Because you give us a lot of statistics and facts about.
This is from Sir Geoffrey, is it? Let's have a look then. Why? He wants these as well, does he? I thought I was finished. Why should I have to do all this on my own? I've got plenty to carry as tis. Say, your arms look free. You can handle that list in my stead. And make haste. I would depart for the encampment even a moment sooner. Well, go on. You know what to do.
First, we must find out how to procure what we require. Then our search can begin in earnest.
How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet? Haven't you anything for me yet? Well, you best get to it then.
We'd best report back.
How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet? Brilliant! I knew I could count on you. Here, take this for your trouble. I'll be heading back to the encampment now. They'll be expecting me.
I don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on?
Transportation. The question was, had you ever witnessed anything like that in your career? I don't know whether or not we fully defined that. And the reason that I'm asking you this, homie, is because it's such a prolific issue, right? And it's got so many ties to, even if you were in a building where you knew nothing was going on and it turns out that a client or whatever was involved, it's a toxic connection. And the reason that I just want to ask you know, one more time, is that something that you have ever had an experience with witnessing?
Whether you rescued somebody else.
Okay, there we go. Okay.
Yeah, so
Let my magic
me and some
grant
of
you
my
an
teammates
elemental
were responsible for spoiling a traffic ring in 2016 in Illinois.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall
Simply because a lady of a floor had
well-aimed strike. Right where it hurts. I want you now to bring it down. Let us taste our food. Would you lend me a hand? Don't live to regret this. Risen, are you all right?
Yes, Master. I shall hasten to your aid.
Allow me. This blow shall fall by my hand.
Barbarism!
he's against for retrieval. And unfortunately, one of the persons that I was doing security for was a person involved in this. Yeah, I posted a story on my YouTube. You know, I don't really like talking about, you know, it still causes me problems. I've had several bounties on my life. So yeah, you know, I've been involved in some retreats throughout my life.
Listen, thank you for answering that, and I just want to say that, like,
Go ahead, Ron. He's not finished.
oh, sorry, beg your pardon.
Yeah, I will say this. I feel like as journalists, people should definitely do more homework on who they bring on, because one trip to my YouTube page and you'll see a lot of receipts that I've posted. You know, one of the gentlemen I used to work for dating one of the Kardashians. Because I spent a lot of time around them. I used to live with Iman and Tayana Taylor when the Cavaliers won the championship. Seen a lot of things around it. Right now in Mexico, you can purchase a woman for $50. For $50,000. So.
Yeah, and I just want to say the reason I asked is because your response is you dealing with these individuals firsthand. It's not so much that you witnessed it with clients. You've been dealing with this firsthand, and I think that is the one thing where you look at Jaguar's mission and you look at the things that you do, big homie. There's this. It's about the children at the very center of it all. It's protecting innocence between the two of you.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm talking about.
Nobody to have their life snatched from them right before their very eyes. And that's what happened.
That's odd. I'm at a loss.
When you take someone's freedom from you're trapped in a state of helplessness. And a lot of people never make it out of it.
Another destination.
You know, I was in a trunk for just under 3 days, but it took me 15 years to get out of it. You understand?
Oh, I understand.
Homie, I think you got some questions out of you.
Well, you know, there's a lot of people reach out, and one of the questions I get more often than anything else is people that talk about the chemicals that these people use, and they say, "Come on, man!" You know, people get knocked out like this, right? I think that for a lot of people, they question this. There's a case that was just being tried out of France, where a guy has been knocking out his wife, right, for a decade, and having people come into the house, dress her up in lingerie, do whatever they want to do, take her to other people's homes. It's one of the most disturbing cases I've ever seen. But when they get these chemicals correct, I mean, you got 6 or 7 hours of somebody having zero idea of anything that happens. And like Jaguar said, you know, sometimes the people will say, yes, a recurring dream, or this one thing that was, you know, sort of in my head, and then realize that it's not. And it's, but yeah, I get it all of the time, probably because of what the channel does, but you absolutely, you know, she's 100% right. You can knock people out for unbelievable amounts of time. And the one question I would ask you is, I wonder why we...
As I hear it, you even assisted him in gathering the supplies. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. Anyway, you've been a great help. I hope I can count on your aid again should the need arise.
Our efforts have seen the encampment resupply.
Many thanks for helping us replenish. What did he say his name? Amazing.
A good day to you. Thank you.
I see life. What to do?
Mind? What would the captain do?
I'm glad to see you in such fine fettle, Arisen. You're...
At least I go knowing I fought to the best of my ability.
I knew we'd not be long apart. Arisen. I should have expected you may yet linger here. My master from beyond the rift seeks the...
Tis an honor to see you again, Arisen.
Farewell, Arisen. I only wish
I'm
that
well glad to be traveling by... I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect my master from beyond the rift.
Never did I dream you would grow so mighty, Arisen.
Twas a fine adventure we shared.
What marvelous ill fortune. I felt certain I would find you here, Arisen. And it seems I was right. My master from beyond the rift seeks...
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
All told, I'm rather satisfied with my performance.
Please dispense with the formalities. They exhaust...
to make your acquaintance.
I thank you for the chance to hone my swordsmanship.
Let us work together to honor the Arisen's trust.
If you are in need of aid, pray
I
say
think
the
I
word.
ought to be getting home.
To polish up my gear for tomorrow. Like it or not, I must go where duty calls me.
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings, and if you'd like. To change your vocation, come see me anytime.
Getting proper rest is an important duty in its own right.